In the quiet town of Greendale,
where folk often curled along the cobblestone streets, there lived a boy named Jonas. He was known for his curiosity,
the kind that made him wander where others would not. Most people in Greendale kept to familiar paths, but Jonas was drawn to the unknown.
One morning, while the town was still waking,
he discovered a narrow lane he had never seen before.
It was wedged between two leaning houses, almost hidden,
as if the street itself didn't want to be found. The stones beneath his feet were cracked, and moss crept up the walls. At the far end, a faint glimmer pulsed, like a lantern swaying in the fog. Jonas followed.
When he reached the end, he found not a lantern, but an old iron gate.
Beyond it lay a garden unlike anything he had ever seen. Trees twisted into arches, their leaves silver in the dim light. A stone fountain sat at the center, though no water flowed. Instead, its basin was filled with small glass marbles that seemed to glow from within.
Drawn by wonder, Jonas touched one.
The moment his fingers brushed its smooth surface,
he heard a whisper, faint but clear. It spoke his name.
Startled, he pulled back, yet the whisper grew louder, rising from the other marbles. They didn't just glow, they held voices. Each one, he realized,
contained a memory, a story, a fragment of someone's life. As he listened, Jonas heard laughter of children long gone, confessions never spoken aloud,
even songs no longer sung in Greendale. This was not just a garden, it was a library of lives. But there was one marble darker than the rest. Its glow flickered weakly, as if struggling to stay alive. When Jonas reached for it, the whispers fell silent.
The marble grew warm in his hand, and a single thought pressed into his mind. Tell my story before I fade.
Jonas didn't know whose story it was or why it had been left unfinished. But from that moment on, he carried the marble with him, vowing to uncover its tale.
And in doing so, he would learn that some stories are not just meant to be remembered.
They are meant to change the one who tells them.